It all started from a daddy with 2 daughters wondering where he could take them, where he could have a little fun with them, too.
Welcome to the Disney World, this awesome podcast. I'm TJ.
I'm Matt.
Landon here. Hey, everybody. We are the Dapper Dads, coming to you from Minnesota, USA.
Ping pong table.
We are at a ping pong table. We host this show to talk about Disney World. Did I say that right? We
3
host
dads,
it.
same neighborhood.
Yep.
Not experts.
Same neighborhood. If you're listening to this on release day, it would be November 1st. We are recording the eve of that, which makes it
Halloween.
do.
Hallowed Eve.
So
Halloween.
Hallows Eve.
Halloween.
Not joking. Jerry Seinfeld had a bit where he said, I don't remember Superman ever needing a jacket. Well, tonight, all the kids needed jackets.
Snowed.
Some had winter coats. There was snow on the ground.
It's currently 28 degrees in Minnesota.
Couple inches of snow overnight that we had.
Yeah.
Right.
The biggest flakes I've ever seen. Did you guys notice that?
I did not see
Biggest flakes you've ever
it. Were you
seen.
awake when
They were like
it was
golf
snowing?
ball
big.
size.
They were big.
But they were falling like angelic. Is that the right word?
Yeah, good word.
Just very gentle. And I don't know how I felt
it didn't
about
feel
it.
it didn't feel right at all.
No.
The night before Halloween. You can't yeah, we don't want that.
No, get rid of
Starting tomorrow we do want that though. Well,
it. Yeah.
Are you
Not
guys
really.
one to, let's just stay non-Disney just for a hot sec here.
I know where you're going with this.
Do you guys like the Christmas music and decorations in November?
My wife and kids are all set to start setting stuff up this weekend.
Let's go.
They're like, it's go time now.
I'm in that boat too. I listen to Christmas music today.
Oh man, they're ready to go.
what?
Yeah.
On Halloween?
Yeah. I was working. I turned on some light piano Christmas music.
You're kidding me.
The piano guys, if you've never listened to them, great. And it was just gentle in the background. My fire was going and the snow was on the ground.
Wow. I think it depends on the weather outside. Since there is snow on the ground, we might... I've been creeping up. Like before, I used to be like not till Black Friday, and it's been creeping up. Last year it was early November. I think I'm in.
Speaking of Halloween, did you hear the hot rumor on the neighborhood street that Matt's house was passing out full-size candy bars?
We went big time.
Where do you get
think
all your
you are?
money?
Yeah.
Who do you
Yeah.
think you are?
The nice part about that is once you run out, you shut the lights off. Done.
True. I was cranking music next door. I had a very Disney-esque experience happening.
I felt that. I
you
walked
walk
my
up-
3-year-old, who was your father-in-law, was working the door. 'Cause
That's
that's
right.
another thing.
He was our cast
We
member.
all have now. Matt's oldest seemed to have graduated. He was passing out candy
Yeah,
this year.
through the window. It's
Congratulations.
beautiful. Brody passed out candy. He was on his own for like an hour just doing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a son close to that too. But when I took my 3-year-old up TJ's steps, it felt very Disney-esque. And my wife said, "What's he playing up there?" Because he had this music, this ambiance. What was that?
It was some like Disney Haunted Mansion, but like one of the Haunted Mansion movies. I don't know which
okay.
one, but it was like,
I thought it was
Hopefully the
great.
new one.
yeah, it might have been.
The new one's good.
Yeah, I fell asleep during it.
Good movie. Good movie.
You know what I sang after I left your house? I sang, because then my 3-year-old was like, "I'm done," and I sang the Haunted Mansion theme song the whole way home.
Oh yeah, how did it go?
Well, the only part I know is "Green Green Guns." So I guess I know none of it.
Yeah,
Right.
Because
just
I
some
just
of it.
mumbled.
You hummed it.
Yeah, that was fun. But now Halloween is over. We're into November,
Yeah.
and
They'll be
I
decorating
mean, it was just
for Christmas
we'll be
tomorrow.
decorating for Christmas. It was just 24 hours ago that Landon texted me and Matt and said, "Guys, I think I need a little sabbatical from the pod. I don't know when we're going to record. We got Halloween. We need And,
Guys, I was dark.
So then Matt and I were at the bus stop the next morning. We're like, well, I guess
We'll record tonight. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. It'll be fine. Maybe Landon becomes sometimes Landon.
Right.
Maybe that's what the listeners want.
And then 24 hours later, he texts us. Now, yesterday, guys, I'm back! Exclamation marks! When are we recording? Let's do it! And he shows up tonight with cameras.
Right. I come downstairs and there's a camera set up.
So
That's unbelievable.
Instead of taking a step back, I took 9 steps forward.
You doubled down. You tripled down.
I created something tonight in my kitchen called what am I going to call it? The Octocam. I don't know why I'm calling it the Octocam.
It's only got three.
On top of the
legs.
ping pong table, we have a tripod holding 3 cameras pointed at each of us.
Right.
And now sometimes Landon thinks he's going to have time to edit video now.
I have to.
On top of all this.
I have to. As an editor, at least for the next 2 episodes, we are excited to announce that we are coming to YouTube. You can watch our shows.
We don't know what the channel is going to be called yet.
We don't even have the channel yet.
That's true.
Just search us.
Just get ready.
It's not
Search for Disney World is Awesome and or Dapper Dads.
Yes,
Maybe
you will
you'll
find us.
find us.
If you're maybe.
We don't even know.
We
Maybe
don't know.
this video content never comes out.
Yeah,
Possibly.
Landon could be done before the end of this episode.
I'm gonna
true.
jump ship so
That's it.
fast if this makes me mad.
Guys, I'm sorry. The video didn't record.
We'll ask for the SD card and send it to Ben.
Yeah, Ben could do
He's
it.
also a video editor.
Exactly.
And knows what he's...
So I would say if you're listening on release day, it's not out yet. Give us a couple days, but the next 2 episodes for sure will be out on YouTube. You can watch us record the show.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
The video podcast will come out every week on...
It'll come out on the same day.
Which one?
Not tomorrow's, but next week's episode will come out on Wednesday.
I'm trying to get him to commit, but he's not. He's like,
I can't
he's
believe-
too good. He's too good.
What are we doing today?
Guys,
We're not experts, but what are we doing?
we are going to answer questions, even though we aren't experts.
And it looks like, you put out to the listeners, hey, give us some questions, and they came through.
They came through with
Huge.
questions. Yeah, so we
there are a lot of questions.
When we do listener questions episodes, there are some who kind of ask about park strategy or what are your favorites. We get questions from kids sometimes, which is a lot of fun. And of course, we like the 2 hypothetical questions, which is kind of what our 3-question segment has turned into.
100%.
We're not doing that segment today because when it's a listener question episode, we don't need more questions. We're all sick of the questions by the end of the episode. Not us. You guys are. But this kind of makes it fun, guys. Hold up your sheets. I printed these out.
Tons and tons.
So each of us have pages and pages of questions.
Thank you to the listeners.
We're just going to go round in a circle. You guys pick a question, and then we'll try to answer it. And we'll keep going until we're tired.
That's what I like that this show has become. It's not about us, and it's kind of a shared show. The listeners carry it.
They're in.
Do podcasts do that? I don't listen to a lot of podcasts.
Ask listeners questions.
Yeah, like involve the listeners. Did we create something new here, or is it something that I just don't even know
Let's
exists
say it's
out in the
new.
world?
I guarantee you that it's.
I've never heard of it before.
Totally. We're inventing this,
Right.
for sure.
I love it.
Brand new deal.
We are.
Brand new deal.
Hey guys, when you take a peek up at the Octocam every once in a while, just make sure your face is in focus. It's going to do it automatically.
Hard to tell.
It's very impressive. I wish I could turn the camera onto the camera that you guys could
You
see
think
how
Matt
good it
has
looks.
the ability to know if he's in focus or not?
Okay.
I
Hey,
think
I'll
I see
start.
myself on there.
I'll start. This came from. These names are fun because we're going to butcher all of them. This one comes from me MSP21, and MSP that could be Minneapolis St. Paul. She might be a neighbor of ours. She asked, any tips for a pregnant mother?
Absolutely. Drink a lot of water.
No, not just for. Oh yeah, I guess that's a good tip.
No, we have no tips.
That would not.
No, I have one.
That's the one you're starting
No,
with.
I do.
We've
That's
got
that's the question.
right. Like we have 75 questions here. He opens up with pregnancy.
He
one.
throws us a hard slider lowing away.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? I was gonna.
Let's get on
I was
base.
gonna answer.
I swung
for,
like we're gonna whiff. here.
Exactly. I'm
I
like,
was going to answer. No, we're totally whiffing because my answer was for a nursing mother. She's asking pregnant. Is
You
it?
Right.
have tips for a nursing
Oh,
mother?
totally. Yeah,
Hey.
I've been with several nursing mothers.
this is our first
including
video
my wife.
episode. We're going off track here.
All right,
This is-
Landon, go ahead and give us your best tips for
Nursing-
pregnant or
No, not-
nursing mothers.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. As a scared child, you'd often hear warnings if you have a bad heart condition or you're pregnant, you should not be on that ride. As a child scared of everything, when you heard that message, it meant this ride is not going to be safe.
You're walking.
So if you hear that, they get a little bit picky, maybe a little overboard on some of these rides where it's like, really, I think they'll be okay. So maybe if you're not too far along, don't listen to that warning.
Sure.
That's my tip.
Yeah,
if you're 38 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, it depends on my wife. I think was I'm gonna get in trouble. She might have been under. She might have been under 20. She was under 20 weeks. She rode 7 Dwarfs, but it was our 4th kid. So at that point, we were like,
It doesn't matter.
she'll probably be fine.
She'll be fine.
Is this controversial now? All right.
I don't know.
Any other tips for pregnant mothers, dapper dads?
We can move on.
I would say
That's a good starter.
go
though.
after
That's
you
a
have the
good
kid.
starter.
All right, let's go clockwise.
So I'm up. That means, what behind the scenes tour would each of you do? And I remember. Do you remember when Ben did the whole? He gave us a breakdown of all those. Where he
I
went
didn't
through-
listen to that
There was
one.
one with the seeds, at Living with the Land, and you can do the one where you swim, and we know there's the one probably in the utilidor, and you can get kind of that kind of stuff. Where would I'm going to edit it? Where would you like to see a behind the scenes tour at Disney World?
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice
That-
audible.
that's-
Nice audible by the
Just
football
feels like
coach.
Where do you want a behind the
Well,
scenes tour?
okay, keep in mind this, that okay, I know I brought this up. You guys make fun of me. I used to work for the Minnesota Twins baseball team.
Oh, good for you.
When
did.
you work and
Almost
live,
a professional athlete.
yeah. When you're behind the curtain all the time,
You don't want
out in front of the curtain, you don't love it as much.
Oh,
so keep
good
that
point.
keep
Good
that
point.
in mind when you're answering this question.
All right, I'll go to Animal Kingdom then. No, I've heard really great things about tours. I have never been enticed to do that because I feel like it's such a commitment. Like the Keys to the Kingdom tour, that'd be my pick. Would love a slow breakdown of Main Street. Give it to me. I'll take it all day long. But to budget out half of a day and then also the cost, it's quite the commitment. I know a lot of people would say you should do it. That'd be my pick.
the Keys to the Kingdom one. Do you have? I mean, is there an area that you even want a back?
Yeah, here's what I would like to see: the grounds crew. I want to see their working and living spaces. I used to work at a golf course, and I want to see their big mowers and equipment. You know why? Because I will enjoy Disney just as much seeing it or not seeing it.
I don't think there's one I really care to do. Gotta
No
be honest
behind
with
the
you.
scenes.
No,
I like it.
I feel pretty good. Keep me out front.
So Matt
That's a good
passes.
answer.
I pass.
Matt
I
passes.
pass on that.
Okay. So far, we're rocking these questions, you guys.
We're killing it right
Wow.
now.
Okay, this is a great question. It's from Maddie, who is 10 years old. So,
Oh.
hey, Maddie. Maddie's asking. Oh,
I should have said
Yeah, who
Amy
was
C.
that?
Milligan. Amy C. Milligan. That's who asked my question.
Shout out to them.
we should have asked
So-
for names and locations.
Right. No, that would be
It'd be
good.
nice to know where these
Next
people
time.
are from.
That's my favorite
We
part.
could guess where they're from.
Yeah,
Right.
where's Milligan from?
No idea.
No, I set you up. You're just supposed to tell me.
Oh,
probably where.
Feels
There you go.
like Texas.
There you go.
I was
Feels
gonna
like
say
Texas.
I was
there.
gonna say
Yeah.
Texas, yeah.
Totally.
Maddie, probably from Maine.
Yeah.
Probably. No. Maddie, 10 years old, says, if you had to choose a Walt Disney World park to live in, which would you choose? Couldn't think of a better question.
Ooh, I like it.
This
Maddie.
is great.
Sounds like a
Which park are
three-question
we
question.
living in? And why are you choosing that park? You got to add into it a little bit, right?
And which feels the safest?
Right.
Well,
And-
Would you want to sleep in the most safest park to you?
Of the park?
I think
Of
they're
the
all.
park.
This is.
Right,
I think
well,
this
no.
is Disney World.
Right,
Unless
we're
you're
feeling it all.
sleeping in the safari at Animal Kingdom, you're probably gonna be okay.
I think I'm going. Well, yeah. I mean, Animal Kingdom. You don't want to wander around. What? You lay down at Animal Kingdom and you're like, oh, did I shut the front gate?
Yeah, there's always a small.
And then you got to walk through that jungle part, with the animals, and you're
Sure.
like,
I
oh,
guess I
man.
didn't think of this. If you live there, you're responsible for
Right?
it.
You got to shut her down. You're ushering. I'm kicking TJ off of Main Street. Listen, I need to go to bed.
I gotta sweep these
I
streets.
got lights to shut off. I got to lock down some. I'm saying Epcot because
Yeah.
I can eat at the different countries.
Yeah, and
each night.
I'm gonna jump on that. I'm gonna take Epcot because you can live in a different country
Right.
every day.
Totally.
Talk about variety.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
get a little sick of the UK. Let's
Oh.
just move to the left. Let's go
Right.
Canada.
There we go. We keep moving.
Since you guys are there, I'm going to join you because that means there's 2 people there at night.
It's a little safer.
Safer. To quote, hold on,
This ought to be good.
Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. They were comparing Jurassic Park to Disneyland. And he said, yeah, but the pirates don't eat you on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right.
And that's why I don't want to be at Animal Kingdom.
Because the animals.
The animals could
They'll
eat
keep you up. They'll keep you up at night.
And they'll keep you up.
Well, we have sustainable foods
Right.
in living with the land as well. We can kind of
Wow.
feed ourselves.
So good.
That we just went green.
All right. Is this going well? Should we stop this? Are we
Why would we
answering these
stop?
okay? Are we doing okay? Okay.
No,
I
think
wouldn't
we're
say
good.
I wouldn't say we're doing great, but the questions are really
Yeah.
well done. Ooh, I like this.
I've got a good one coming up.
Except I don't know what. Okay, so Renee, Reneen. That's not Renee. Reneen.
No.
Renee, 1824. What's up? She said, "What Disney IP? What does that mean?"
Characters, movies, intellectual
Oh, nice.
property.
Okay. Would you retheme Tom Sawyer's Island if you could?
Oh, love it.
I like it too.
What are we missing right now that we need? And
I've got one right away. I'm going to go
Yeah.
Tangled. That should be Tangled. Tangled's land area. Put the tower. Move the tower.
Seriously.
Move the tower over there. And you can run into that shack where the mime guy and all those tough brutes are.
I like it. I like where you're
What's the
going.
song they sing?
I've got a dream.
Thank you. A
dream.
Okay.
The easy answer. The easy answer would have been Moana stuff, right? But we're getting that in Epcot. 'Cause
Right.
You could have just slapped an island on there, and
Yeah, just
Just slapped it.
it's already an island,
there.
right?
just slap some palm trees in
Right.
there.
That's it. It's done.
Well, and then you create the beachfront.
Right. And you just say, "Look, I Imagineered it."
Listen, I would go
done.
sit on that beach and look out towards Frontierland and Liberty Square all day.
Yeah. What if that beach had a bunch of Adirondack chairs on it?
And you could watch the fireworks from there.
Careful.
Wow.
Be careful.
Wow.
You guys are starting to sound like me.
Wow. I would not be there.
Did
but
you guys see that the island at Disneyland caught on fire this summer?
I did not.
From the,
Fireworks?
yeah, but they have a boat show and the dragon from,
Maleficent.
yes, caught on fire and it caught Tom Sawyer's island
How did
on
this
fire.
help you say Maleficent? You were just guessing dragon?
No, I knew what he was trying to say.
Okay.
Oh, I
I
forgot
like it when
was
he
on-
does.
I
I like
forgot
it when
I
he
was-
does hand actions
Right.
on
Usually,
the podcast.
usually when he starts speaking, I know where he's going.
It's a
so
video
I ignore
podcast now.
him.
All right. Yeah, we are video. I forgot.
I was video, but I totally drifted out
Is
of
that-
my frame.
Did you have an answer for that question? The Tom
What was
Sawyer?
the question?
What do you
Beachfront.
Beachfront.
Yeah, beachfront.
What
Lilo
movie?
and Stitch.
Oh,
I went there.
that was a bad choice. I'm going to go classic Disney. That's what it's going to be. Chippendales, like Treehouse, bunch of
Oh.
bunch of classic stuff out there. It's going to be like Classic Island. You're going to feel like you're way back in the old days.
I like it.
How classic? Are we talking like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang classic?
No, not that
Okay.
classic.
My dad would always bring home those VHS from and he's like, "You'll love this." It's like the Disney movies
Right,
from
right.
from the 60s.
Right, that were on TV.
And I'm like, "Dad, I hate
It's like
this
Kirk
movie.
Douglas.
I
Yeah.
hate this movie. Where's Lion King at?"
All right. I have one from Danny Hewitt. Danny Hewitt. What is the most underrated Disney attraction or ride? The most underrated.
Great question. So, can we define underrated?
Not rated high, but it's really good.
Yep, love it. Okay, now I get it. That was for Landon.
I
Hey,
know.
are we recording? I don't know if you ever said if we were. Are we recording?
Don't scare me like that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes.
Most underrated. So what's a ride I think is really good that
I had
most people don't talk
sometime
about?
this past year. I had a take that a ride was underrated.
It's not appreciated.
Do you guys have any memory of that?
I don't. I want to say
I got it.
which ride?
Oh no, I don't have it. Nuts.
I feel like Three Caballeros is better than people. Like we never talk about Three Caballeros. It's It's a solid boat ride, enjoyable, even though I know it's old but like the fireworks on the ceiling, it's great going by that pyramid, floating by it right at the beginning. It's always a short line.
That's the thing. It's a good underrated because it's 5 minutes. It's
Right.
the walk on.
Right. Yeah, you're not going to wait for 45 minutes to get onto it, but you're gonna walk on quick. It's not this 50-minute ride, but it's a solid 10-minute ride, indoors, air conditioned. That's what I'm going with.
Three
Good answer.
caballeros.
Yeah. I'm going to go attraction here. Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. I think it gets skipped by many, and you usually don't have to wait long in line, which makes it underrated, but it is a fantastic 15 minutes of your day.
I'd buy on that one.
I'm gonna throw Tomorrowland Speedway into the mix.
No, you're not.
I am. If you can wait less than 10 minutes.
Oh, so this is not a bit. You're going to keep going with this.
Yeah. Yes.
You love it.
Up until
I'm buying.
this past year, I'd always ridden with a kid and I let the child drive. I think when I went with Ben, the two of us just took our own cars, and I had a nice time, just cruising around. You've got Spaceship Earth right there. No, Space Mountain.
There you go.
That's the one. We got Tron.
Tron now.
As long as the sun's not beating down on you, you got to go at night.
Have you done it? Was it at night when you did it? Because it's fantastic.
It's
at night.
fantastic at night.
Yeah. No. Wait. Love it.
All right. Next question.
Good answer.
Let's see. I'll grab one here. This one's from Amelie, and she's from Australia.
Ooh.
Amelie. The question is, if you had to go to one sit-down dining at each park, what would you choose?
One sit-down dining at each park. All right, so we're each answering this. Let's go park by park. There's not a lot to offer at. Let's start Animal Kingdom. Is it Rainforest? I'm going Rainforest Cafe. No. Are you going Tusker House? It's what sit-down dining are you doing at each park? You're going to go Tusker. I've done Tusker House.
I love Rainforest Cafe too, though.
I
That's
do too.
a good man.
Go to the Mall of America and you get it, but
You know what?
I'm going there.
We haven't been in a long time, but even when you go to the one here, it gives you just a little.
Yes.
Maybe there's like a misty smell in the air with your food, which is so gross. But it's like this feels like Disney.
That's my Animal Kingdom.
I'll take Rainforest. Let's go to Epcot. Ooh. You get to pick one. This is the hardest.
I'm staying with my go-to right now, which is Tepanetto. I know I've been banging
You love
on
the
that drum.
Tepanetto.
Yeah.
And I love, gosh, what do I like?
You like Space 220?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just not an expert. We've done Space 220. I don't know if we've done anything.
There's
else.
quite a few we haven't hit either at Epcot. I'm missing some, so I'm gonna go with.
There's two in Mexico. There's Norway, right?
Yeah.
Akashu.
I'll take Akershoes. Yeah, we're missing.
You notice how I just stopped saying the end part
you
of
didn't
it?
even finish it.
I'm just saying Akershoes.
How about Hollywood? I'm gonna grab sci-fi dine-in. I haven't done Hollywood Brown Derby.
I haven't done the Brown Derby.
But
is that the only one I haven't done?
I feel like that would be when we take our eventual trip, which I'm just gonna.
You think we're gonna go to the Brown Derby?
I was gonna say that. Shout out to Coach Weeks. This wasn't really a question. I mean, he said is a date nailed down for the Dapper Dads yet. Recap would be a month long, which it would.
Oh yeah, it would.
We would spend.
We'd
each
have live
episode-
audio.
Oh yeah.
We would have midday.
Yeah, I
recaps.
could see us going to the Brown Derby and
Really?
having a very sophisticated sit-down meal.
That sounds awful to me, but
What was your answer?
I don't know if I'd go Mama Melrose or Sci-Fi
Mama Melrose.
or I love the new Roundup Rodeo
Oh, I want to go there.
barbecue.
Can we go there?
Barbecue,
Take
that
that
one's
one.
good. I mean, I love the pizza Rizzo.
Yeah, that's a quick serve. But you can sit.
I mean, I love it. I like Hollywood and Vine. That one's good. I enjoyed the.
I feel
What's
like
the
that was
diner one?
Landon. I feel like that was one of these moments where like that's a quick service restaurant.
Yeah.
Fix my glasses. Like
you did.
He was
Let me
correcting
correct
on me.
you.
Yeah.
And I
All right,
I
just
laughed
buzzed
at
by
it
you
like I
on
was
it.
your nerdy brother.
All right, Magic Kingdom.
Ooh,
Matt's going Liberty Tree Tavern.
I think I'm
Thanksgiving
probably
in
going
July.
there. Yeah, I've said that one before. Liberty Tree, and we've eaten at quite a few of them there.
You have the castle too. You have Beer Guest.
You have the castle. We have Be Our Guest. You have the what's the Skipper Canteen. That one was really good.
Yeah.
I'm staying with it though.
Nice.
Are you going with
Tony's Town Square?
There you go.
Right on Main
I'm
Street.
a hard no sit down at Magic Kingdom. That's my answer.
Didn't you say you ate at the Diamond?
The Diamond Saloon.
Right, that Diamond Horseshoe
whatever it
Saloon
is.
once?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
There you
and
go.
I felt like I was wasting time.
All right, you're up, Landon.
I am?
Give us a question. Are you ready, or do you want me to ask one?
No, I got one right here.
Okay. I've got a deep one.
This is great. Big Al 93. What's up?
Ooh, great.
He said, if you could add anything to Main Street, what would it be? It's a good one. I mean, it's hard to find a spot, but this is
bypass lane.
This is a one of those walkways.
Exactly. One of those
in the airport.
right down the middle, where I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm just
man.
moving quickly by the castle.
Instead
towards the
of
castle.
you rolling your ankles on those stupid train tracks
That's it.
or whatever they are, you're conveyor belting at speed.
My actual answer is I want to widen it by about 15 feet.
So
20 feet.
what you would like to add is more pavement to the left and to the right.
Correct.
That's your answer.
I just need more space.
Sweet.
I
wants more.
need to be able to get by.
He wants more cement. I got a good one. This is not going to be like me to say this, but I want an old classic movie theater. Actually, there's probably one there, right?
Ooh.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Not really.
Showing like the old tunes.
Yeah, I want a Cineplex movie theater.
What's a Cineplex?
Well, that's not the right word.
Cinema.
Yeah, I just want to with and I want the movies to be posted up there. And yes, you're going to watch Aladdin or you're going to watch Frozen, but you like get the full movie experience of like a classic
So
theater.
you're not even talking about like shorts.
No.
You're talking about being able to like buy a ticket.
Yeah, this is for like your TJ who's there 10 days.
No. I'm not. Okay, continue.
Just let me.
Yep.
Just let me.
This is your fantasy.
And this is getting not a lot, but it's getting a few people out of the park. But
because they're sitting down for 2 hours.
But also like, okay, it's for the families who it's like 2:30 and they're like, oh, I don't want to take the bus back to Holiday Inn or whatever. It's like, oh, we could go watch
kids.
We could go watch Little Mermaid.
Right.
Let them fall asleep. We'll probably fall asleep too. But it's like, it's just a movie theater that you can go spend an hour and a half, 90 minutes on Main Street.
I'm buying what you're selling there.
Cool. I will end it with the right answer. By the way, if you're new to this podcast, know that I love Main Street. These guys are crazy. But I will take a Mary Poppins ride. We're bringing in an attraction to Main Street. We're adding a nook to the left side. It's going to be a trackless ride through the world of Mary Poppins. You're going to love it.
Okay. There you go.
Actually, Matt won't know it exists.
I'll keep going.
But
right. No,
yeah.
if it's a ride, I'll get on it. So that'll get me to stop on Main Street. So that's the one chance. All right. Here's from Dinah Duffy 70. What was it specifically that made you decide, and then quotation, we should make a podcast about Disney? And I think we've talked about this a little bit, right?
Yeah, I mean,
kind of alluded to it.
It was during the pandemic, but I think it was also like we all had kids in the prime, and they still kind of are. But we have kids, especially these last 5 years, probably these next 5 years. We're in the prime of parenting, where it's the best time to take kids to Disney World. So, and then we realized also, as grown-ups, if that's what you want to call it,
right,
also enjoy going. So that's why it happened. And now it's gotten way too out of control, let's be honest.
Hence the sabbatical and ensuing Octa-camera.
Oh, man.
Cineplex.
That's it.
I love this thing.
There we go.
Is it my turn?
No, it is TJ's turn.
Okay, good.
All right, my question, let's see, I had it marked. There it is. So this is more of a trip planning one. WDS McCullough asks, says we're planning a 2-family trip. So 2 families are going to Walt Disney World in the summer of 2025. That is
year and a half
just
out.
less than 2 years away.
Wow.
So
That's fun though. Isn't that fun? For a
Super
year,
fun,
over
yeah.
a year, if the kids know about it.
Yeah.
That's
Is it that, or like every time your kid is screwing up, you're like, we're not going to Disney now?
Well, yeah, that too.
Oh, you're going to act that way? Guess who's not going with the
Guys,
rest of us to Disney World?
I found out I spoiled somebody told me they were going to Disney World, and I brought it to the pod, and I was like, this family's going to Disney World. It was the family that I saw at the Twins game, and then I saw them at a playoff game, and they're like, yeah, you weren't supposed to say anything. And I was like, oh no.
Were the kids listening to the show?
I guess so, or one of them was. Anyway,
Oh,
so
no.
I spoiled it. But it is fun.
my
You know what my
goodness.
theory is? My theory is the further out you plan a trip, the more bang you're getting for your buck.
Yeah, we've
Agreed.
said that totally.
Because you are paying for that anticipation per day. That
Love it.
it's cheap. It's
Love
it's
it.
basically free.
Love it.
If you plan this thing 2 years out.
We
yeah,
should-
yeah.
should
When you
make-
get there, you've practically enjoyed it already.
Can we do Disney World is awesome, like memory or like trip chains? You know what I mean? Like where
You
we'll
tear
start
off
sending,
it.
like you tell us
Countdown,
how many
yeah.
days until your trip. We will send you the chain.
Careful.
Right.
To not be signing us up for any arts and crafts projects.
We'll have the girls just make it. We'll
There
have
you go.
we'll have our daughters.
So you really can't you can't really book your resort until you're, I want to say like a year or a little bit under a year away.
correct.
And same with like tickets. It's for sure under a year. I want to say like that's ballpark, right?
Yes.
But I would say start with like nail down those dates.
Did they ask for advice?
Well, the question, yeah, when would you start booking that trip? You got to start with the dates, and keep your eye on flights and those.
No, I would do it. I mean, if we had an idea about the dates, I would be booking it, 11 months, 28 days from the trip. I would have it booked out because you get that bonus, right, of, for the however many days after it. And then at some point, it sounds like you might be able to start picking fast passes and getting restaurants and all these things. The sooner the better, right? If you have an idea of where you want to be and what you want to get, where you want to be staying and all those things, right?
Yeah.
And get a hold of somebody like Haley or someone who's, who will attack that for you. You can start talking to them ahead of time, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yep. Haley's our friend who's a travel agent. Happily Ever Haley Travel on Instagram. She can help you out.
I think a lot of our friends out there are using her, and that's really fun to hear.
She's great.
good.
She's great. And what she'll do, or if you don't use her, if you what's one thing you can do, but of course, if you have like a travel agent, they can just kind of like keep their eyes on it. Is you book your trip, and then let's say Disney rolls out a promotion 6 months after you booked your trip, but you're still going like in 3 months. You can get that promotion. You didn't
get the
lose
discount.
out on it,
Right.
But-
You get the cheaper of the two.
So you can call into Disney to get comped, or Haley or your travel agent can do that, which is super nice. So there you go.
All right, Landon, you're up.
Yeah. Let's do a couple more, huh? I got a good one. Do you guys have a favorite memory from the podcast?
A favorite? That's a good question.
Well, here's the deal. It's hilarious to me that people listen. I keep saying that.
Correct.
It's hilarious that people have recognized us at the parks
yeah, I forget
have
about that.
sent us gifts.
Yes.
Which next week we're opening a gift from our longtime listener Joby, who came back from Disney World. He sent us a gift,
All right.
so
Thank
you can look forward to that.
This is a clock that we were sent from Arizona Matt, right?
Yeah.
A few weeks back. It says Disney World is awesome right on it. Amazing.
And his daughter, right?
And
Arizona.
his daughter.
Uh-oh.
Did we forget?
Uh-oh.
Is it Hannah?
I think it is.
I think it's Hannah.
Arizona, maybe Hannah. What's up? So yeah,
So
that would
that's
be
your
my
memory.
favorite.
Just that.
It's not you guys. It's them. No disrespect.
Absolutely, it's mind blowing to me that anybody would care to listen. What's nice, it says nothing about us. We started this podcast because we always enjoy Disney World, and
Right.
other people do too. But yeah, getting sent gifts. Don't
Don't
send
do
us
that.
gifts.
Right.
Don't do that.
But
But,
if you do, we'll get you an
an
address.
address. Yeah. But if
Okay.
you want to.
I think my favorite memory, the first time you did like Instagram Live or something like that, that blew me away. That like people were watching when we were doing this. And I'm like, again, blown away that people listen to it, have any interest in what we say about it. The fact that people would watch it and then were engaging with us, that was kind of fun. That was a fun deal.
Do you guys remember that one time that me and you, Landon, I think we were recording a podcast. We were in my basement here, and we had Matt. He called in from the hub grass
That's right,
at
yes.
the Magic Kingdom.
I do remember that.
He
Yep.
walked over towards Adventureland
Yep.
just to kind of get the feel.
Get the music going.
Wow.
Yep.
During
my
your
kids,
trip.
Yeah, my family just sat on the hub grass eating snacks. We loaded up on snacks, and then I forgot about that too.
It's a
We've had
live
a lot.
check-in.
Are we like 3 years into this? Almost 3 years?
More than
3 years.
more than 3 years.
Wow.
One other thing, I've gotten a kick. There is a trending video right now. You guys might have seen it. I don't even know what movie it's from. It's the kids who are singing bad, and they put labels with every kid that's singing bad. It's this one here.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified and then
Oh,
I see
yes.
them looking.
So it shows all these bad kids singing, and then this one kid at the end is beautiful. So it like, and everybody is sending me, and the label of the video is me choosing the best ride at Epcot, and all the bad singers are labeled like the popular ones, Guardians, Test Track, and then the good kid that comes singing in is living with the land. And
That's awful.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. More than a dozen people have sent that to me, and they're like, "Look at this." I'm like, "I know, we're in a club."
You feel so good.
Yes.
You feel so. It feels good. Feels right.
Yeah.
All right. Hypothetical. This is from 23 Barrett Gold.
23
Love the name.
Barrett Gold.
Solid.
Wait, hold on. Did I give a shout out to the? Oh yeah, I did. No, I didn't.
No, you
I
didn't.
didn't give a shout out. Oh no.
Did you mark what question you had?
That was from Austin A06.
This is what the pens are to mark, so we could do this again.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's smart.
That pen brought
TJ's
to you
on
by
pen.
Walt Disney World
There you go.
as well.
I think that's my
Look
pen.
at
You're supposed to
that.
use the other pen.
Okay.
Here's my hypothetical from 23 Barrett Gold. I like this one. You are a trip planner. What's the one gift you would leave your clients in their hotel to give them the most magical start possible to their trip? What gift are you giving? The family arrives. What? So you
something
imagine
that's there. Like they scan into the room.
Right. They walk
It
in-
doesn't work because it then you got to go
Figure it
get
out.
it fixed and
but they walk in, and then what is sitting there from you as the planner?
what a great question.
I mean, what are some?
I don't want to mess this answer up.
Right.
I want to come up with something. Great.
You want something major.
How much time do we have?
Hence the dead air that's about to.
We're trying to fill it.
I'm giving you,
popcorn bucket, right, is what some people do.
I'm giving you something that you
Realistic.
can use throughout the trip, and it's going to be a water bottle.
No,
That was bad.
it's not what you're gonna do.
What about the refillable mug?
That's a fun.
Solid, right? Like I would not if there were 4 refillable mugs in my room when I walked in.
That would be a nice surprise.
one for every. I'd be like, oh. No, I probably already stopped at the dining on the way in and bought one
For sure
already.
you did, yeah.
So I'm returning them. But mug. What else? I mean, 4 fast passes.
You keep saying fast passes like that's what Disney calls them.
Hey, that's what we're
I
going to
know
call
we're
them.
not experts here, but
That's what we're going to call them.
just in case.
4 Genie Pluses. 4 lightning lanes.
It's something with a code that like you punch into your app and 3 show up.
Yeah.
I'm in on that.
Like you get the ones you buy, the purchased lightning lanes.
That's good.
Like boom, you just got.
That's good.
Hey, welcome to Saratoga Springs. On behalf of Matt Moore Travel, have a lightning lane on us.
It's good.
Love it.
Okay,
All right, one more question. Who's up?
TJ's up. Make it a good one. End well.
Well, let's see. We have a lot of great ones here.
And this obviously we'll go through these and get more of these questions answered. Yes.
We promise you
Is that the goal?
We promise you that. Yeah, a lot of great questions here coming in.
I have a comment here from Benel's 55. Landon, I was also traumatized by the great movie ride as a child. Somebody else.
There's more of us out there.
Here's a fun this is an interesting hypothetical. You have to kind of pick one, but it might lead to some other thoughts. So Renee wants to know, would you rather?
Ooh, I like these.
Would you rather stay at Pop Century for 6 nights or the Polynesian for 3?
Pop for 6.
All right, so Matt's Pop for 6.
Give me Polly for 3. I like that.
Landon's going Polly for 3.
Polly for 3.
If Ben were here, he'd probably say, "Well, can I?
Well,
Yeah.
Can I
What
do
if I did
1.5 at Polynesian?"
Polynesian,
And then, no. So Matt, why do you say
6 nights.
6 nights Pop?
6 nights.
So you don't
6 is a bigger number than 3.
right.
So you get me at that.
So you don't care.
I
Doesn't
know
matter where you're staying. Basically, just get me to.
if you keep if you came at what about 6 nights at Poly or 10 nights at All Star Movie? I'm like 10 at All Star Movie now. I'm going to keep navigating for more nights.
So would you go
somehow
6 nights at Pop or 10 at a Holiday Inn?
6 at Pop.
Okay. So we found the limit.
I'm in the bubble. I need
We
to be
found
in the
the
bubble
limit.
with it, right?
Yeah. How about 6 at Pop, 4 nights at the Poly?
4 at Poly.
Really?
I think that would be the.
So that's enough to make it feel like
that feels
a vacation.
right? Yes.
You can get to all 4 parks.
Yes.
So Landon, why?
that person hit the perfect over under when they said 3.
3.
Who
Yes.
was it?
Renee.
Great job.
So
Renee.
Landon, why do you go with Polynesian?
I am a homebody, and I think I do better on short vacations because I would take a ton of short vacations. The long vacations, I get stressed out. Oh man, it's only day 2. I have 8 more. Even if I'm having the greatest time of my life.
Why am I not surprised? It's day 2, and everybody else is like, it's only day 2.
Right. We still have 5 more days. We have 5 more days
oh.
of vacation.
I want to go back home.
Oh, do we have to go to this park again?
There's nothing better than your first full day, and it's like 6 p.m. and you're
Yes.
like, I can't believe it's only our first day.
Yes. We have
This
5 more
guy's
days.
over here saying, I can't believe we have 5 more days.
How much longer are we here for? What? Oh, this place is open until 10. We're not staying until close, are we?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but good answer.
What are you doing?
Well,
3 at Poly?
you almost had me convinced. I am wrong. I am wrong.
Are you doing 3 at Poly or 6 at Pop?
Oh, it is really tricky. It is really tricky. I'd probably, at this point, right now, I'm going to take Poly 3 nights. But it kind of depends. If you haven't been to Disney World in a while, you want more of it.
Yes.
You don't care where, you can go visit any resort you want.
Right.
Take Pop for 6.
The tough part for me with 3 days, I know I'm not going to have a resort day when there's 3 days because there's only 3 nights. I'm going to be at 3 parks more than likely. 6 days, I might end up having a resort day. Now, do I want that resort day to be at Pop Century? No, I'd prefer it to be at the Polynesian. However, I can at least have a resort day.
There you go.
Or 2.
There you go.
On it. So there you go.
No wrong answers here.
No, love it.
Landon, I like your answer.
It was solid.
Thank you. Don't be overthinking it.
Is it a slam dunk for you if it was 4? I mean, you had to think about it a little bit.
Yeah, it is a slam dunk. It is
when it goes to 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I really enjoy the questions. I always enjoy when they write in questions.
One other kind of fun thing, when we were on Instagram, we asked the question, what trips do you have coming up? Send us the quick deets because we would like to hype you up.
Yeah.
So can I just give you one?
Yes. Let's hear it.
Just one upcoming trip.
Who is it? Where? When?
This one I lost. I have to find it. It was right after Thanksgiving. Let me try to find it.
While he's doing that, speaking of trip reveals,
you're going?
No.
Oh, okay. That would have been epic.
But we have some news for some of our friends over in Cardiff, South Wales, in the UK.
Okay.
Josh, Aaron, and Katie, listen up. You think Josh, who's 14, he thinks that he was signed up for a virtual Run Disney race?
Yeah.
Wrong. You are actually participating in the 10K run at Disney World.
He's going to it.
Gareth and Emma, who I assume are your parents,
Yeah.
you guys are going to Disney World.
Hey!
You are jetting off at the end of the year.
That's exciting.
You guys are coming over. You're going to Disney World.
Hop in the pond.
Is this new? So this is news.
Yeah. They're
We're
hearing it
announcing
for the
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Congratulations.
Josh, Aaron, and Katie.
Start training.
We are so excited. So yeah, Josh must think that he's running in like really like bad weather in Wales for this virtual 10K. Not true.
No, he's going to run.
They're actually participating in the 10K at Disney. Fun.
That is really
That's
fun.
amazing. Fun news. And we're going to hype up Mallory Brown. She's got a trip in November. It's a split stay. She's doing Pop Century and French Quarter. That's a good mix.
I had somebody mention the French Quarter in here saying we're sleeping on it.
We're going to have to come back around to it then.
Yeah.
But super stoked for you, Mallory, and anybody else who's going in the next few weeks in November. Maybe you're hitting it before Thanksgiving or during Thanksgiving. That's pretty sweet. We're here to hype you up for that.
Have fun. Enjoy it. Let us know how it goes. It's exciting.
Well, that was our first run at doing video. Very exciting.
Did you guys like it?
I'm sure it looked great.
First and last. Did it ever
never know.
make it out?
Don't hold me to this. It's going to be live on YouTube November 2nd.
Thursday.
Oh,
Thursday.
He's saying the day after.
So
And
Thursday, November 2nd,
nobody will watch.
Google, YouTube search Disney World,
World
is awesome, or Dapper Dads, or all
who
of it.
knows what.
Some of that stuff.
Should we do a quick promo for it that we can cut it up and throw
Oh,
this
I
on
like
YouTube?
that.
Ready?
Hey, what's up?
Coming.
Hey, what's up? We're the Disney World is Awesome Dapper Dads. That's Matt. That's TJ. We're coming to your screens wherever you watch YouTube. Our poor podcast listeners, they want us to wrap the show, so we're gonna do that. Hey, thanks for watching.
Thanks for the questions.
listening.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we have so many questions here. I think we're gonna do another round sometime soon.
Yeah,
probably.
We'll come back to a lot of these soon.
Awesome. Well, we'll talk to you guys next time on the Disney World is Awesome podcast.